floor. So this is where all the patients are, right on this, in this clinic and on this floor. And then we're going to walk through a corridor into a full-fledged genomic research lab that also has a separate portion of the lab that's been FDA approved to create vaccines.
Yes.
And so it's really exciting for patients. They can come to clinic, they can get a blood sample taken, for instance, and it's just a few steps and into the next room where a vaccine's being produced, where their genome's being analyzed. And I'll explain all that when we get into the room. But that proximity is very important because it engages the clinicians with the scientists, because we can immediately go and inquire and see how things are progressing. But this lab is where all of the work is done that is designed to come up with new treatments or new diagnostics to help us treat brain cancer patients. This is very important in the fight against this disease, because historically there's been very little that's been done successfully. And so it's imperative if we're going to help patients that we actually come up with new treatment options. And well, when I get to walk to work every day, I get to walk by this, which reminds me of why we're here, and also reminds me of all the support that we have. And frankly, that helps me and all of our staff come here and be inspired to do a great job for our patients. There's a wonderful opportunity to recognize Ben and the Ivy Foundation here with a picture, and then of course a nice little description. But there's things we can learn right here in the lab that can be very useful for patients that are intuitive. They're not, you don't have to go through years and years of PhD work to be able to understand the principles behind what we do. It does require 6 PhDs to make this all run smoothly, but nevertheless, it's something that I think that the general public can come to appreciate, the logic behind why these approaches work.